collective sigh of relief. Sri Lanka winning their first game, beating Afghanistan by 6 wickets. Jehan, everybody was apprehensive, but in the end, a good win.
Yeah, I think initially the team was apprehensive as well, and all the supporters. Good win in the end. They did what they needed to do to win the game. I always thought we would pull through. We have the experience and the depth to pull through in a big tournament like the T20, and run points on the board. Beginning of the tournament, good start.
You saw the momentum swing to Afghanistan towards the end of their innings. They had a couple of big overs at the end, and as you said, Sri Lanka looking a bit worried, looking a bit like they're not sure whether this total was gettable. Where do you think the tide turned?
I think the first 6 overs, the fourth ball of the innings, Chandi went down and he swept him over square leg for 4, and came down the track and hit him over mid wicket again for 4. The intent that Chandi showed, and then Dilshan took over from the other end against a fast bowler, set the tone for the innings. Showed the batters in the dressing room that you can score on this track, and that run making was not too difficult. Which even then Dilshan knew that he could take his time, pace his innings, and know that he could hit the boundary if and when he needed. And we were in, and there were a few close moments, but we were in control of that chase. The first 6 overs to me swung it in our favour.
Thirimana was someone who people wanted to create a bit of controversy about his inclusion, and he didn't bat fluently today, but he was trying to play himself in, wasn't he? And how often, Jahan, do you need to find that balance between playing yourself in and keeping the scoreboard ticking?
It's tough, especially when you come in after that opening partnership where they've gone at a very good rate, and you come in against the off spinner. One ball spun sharply away from him, and the rest just skidded on. So he was not sure whether it was going to spin or not. So he took his time to play himself in, then got himself out. It looks horrible on the scorecard because you've faced a lot of balls, not got a lot of runs. He was trying to play himself in, but maybe just continue to be a bit more positive and try and hit the boundary runners rather than just try to knock it into the gaps for 1 and 2.
Tisara Pereira once again up the order. Make a Hamadisama Karna Jahan, Hamadama, Wakari, can Kapu gather passing, not at a chance, come in back. What are they thinking here?
They may have sent him on because the leg spinner was in the attack, or the spin bowlers were in the attack at the moment, and to try and shift the momentum or put the spin bowlers off their length, off their stride. We have tried it several times in the past year or two. It has worked more not than often. To an extent it came off, he got a couple of good shots away, but then it didn't. I really would like to see Kapu and Milind batting higher up the order. They are as capable as Tisara of clearing the ropes, and if necessary to consolidate, because if we are in a situation where Dilshan gets out at the other end and then you have Tisara at this end with a new batter at the other end, then we are in a bit of a problem. So I really would not like to see that situation arise.
Angelo Matthews finishing the innings off nicely, and obviously Dilshan with his 56 ball, 83 and a good contribution also from Chamara Kapagadra, seeing us to a win. So good step forward before West Indies.
Good step forward. Good to see Angelo Matthews in form. He was struggling for form in the Asia Cup and even in the warm-up games in India. Good to see him in form, getting in there. So he'll see himself coming up the order as well, and that'll give himself confidence to bat at number 4, number 5. The only thing is the bowling, which we need to address.
Afghanistan done and dusted on lankacricket.lk.